Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Many of you had asked about which is the best product management course for me, and based on my last video. So what I thought is we could do a detailed course review by inviting learners who have taken the specific product management course. So in this first episode of course review, we have Nextleap Product Manager Fellowship course, and I have invited a learner who has recently taken the course and is also trying to transition to a product role. So just to give you a disclaimer, this is not a sponsored video. This I'm just doing to help the community out to understand how is a course, to understand the learner's experience from their point of view, how the course is helping them to transition to a product role. Just to give you some highlights about the course, according to their website, they have the highest package that the Nextleap placement has offered is 31 lakhs, and the average salary is around 14 to 18 lakhs. And also there's a detailed live class which you can watch to experience how would the course would be. And they have also 300 plus career transitions to product that they have helped many of the product aspirants to transition into a product role. So let's get into the video to know more about the review of the course, and also I've attached all the links in the description below and also in the pinned comment. So let's get into the video. Today we have Ratnadeep, who has been an Nextleap learner, who has done his product management fellowship, and today he'll be sharing his experience, how was the course, content, mentors, his interview preparation, and how was like other things in the course. As many of you had asked, like about the course review, etc. So I've brought someone who has recently did the course, and yes. So you can give a quick intro about you to our audience, and then we can go ahead.
Hello, Manoj. Hello, your audience. I have completed my graduation back in 2019 from Hansraj College, University of Delhi. Post that, after 1 year, I started working. First, I worked in a investment advisory firm based out of Kolkata. But then I realized, it's not my cup of tea. Like, I am more of a marketing guy. So I switched to marketing domain. I started working for a Delhi-based travel startup. Since then, I've been associated almost, it's been around 19 to 20 months with them. This year, just like other my batchmates, I had to decide, whether I should go for MBA or, what is the like next step. So luckily, one of my senior who is from IIM Ranchi, he told me about product management thing, and he asked me like, why don't you go and explore this field once and check whether you want to go for an MBA now or maybe later. So after that, I did put in research. Like I did 1 week of extensive research about product management, and I found out through LinkedIn that most of the folks are switching to product management post MBA after maybe working as a management consultant or maybe working as some in different domain. But what I interestingly also saw that people who join as an associate product manager, they don't really have to go for an MBA later, even though if they become a PM in some good companies later. So there was this risk involved, but I took the risk and I joined Nextleap Fellowship. And so far, yeah, the experience has been great. I mean, I've learned a lot. So yeah, that's the small journey I would say from marketing to now product.
Cool. Before, I think you were planning to do MBA, then like you wanted to become a product manager. So before joining Nextleap, like did you do research on other courses, etc., or how did you discover Nextleap Product Fellowship?
While I was deciding about my MBA, I came across the product management thing, but there is this myth, right? You have to be from tech background. तो मुझे वो पहले
Hmm.
लगा था you have to be from tech background, and I didn't really deep dive into Nextleap. But when he, like the guy, like my senior, he's from BCom honors, and he told me, no, this is a myth, just go and find about it. So then I checked into Nextleap more about it. At the same time, I checked Upraised, and there are a few Udemy courses, or I guess ISB also has got product management courses. But he told me Nextleap is the best, price wise also, and like the faculty, everything wise. Plus, I realized that price was Upraised and all they were charging like, huge big bucks. And I was like, that would be too much of a risk. Not really sure. So yeah, Nextleap was my like choice. I would say I didn't really think much about it because I talked to Arinam. and he gave me like told me about the PM thing and how things get done if you are serious about it. So yeah, that's it on the
Good. So just to tell, Arindam is the founder of Nextleap. So previously he was director of product management at Flipkart. Yeah. And yeah, and apart from that, like once you join the course, like how is the mode of learning generally? Because I've seen like multiple people, like mostly they have a confusion. Ki, yaar, should I go with recorded courses? Yeah, live courses, something like that, or should I go for offline, right? Something like MBA, or so. How is the mode of learning at Nextleap? Is it only recorded, live, or a combination?
no. Okay, see, I see it's an first of all it's a live classes. Like you'll have live classes. If you don't attend them, you get the recordings. But they've structured the curriculum as well as the classes in a very smooth manner. Every Saturday, I've joined the course like this year Feb month, and every Saturday we used to have almost three classes, like two classes and one case study discussion with the mentor. And in between the weeks, every Wednesday we used to have our peer-to-peer discussion about the case studies. So yeah, it was well structured, I would say, and preferably everyone are asked. And I would also suggest if anyone joins, it, do attend the live classes because you can ask your doubts. And yeah, the study materials. So in nutshell, if I have to say, हर मंडे को स्टडी मटेरियल आ जाता था हमारे पोर्टल में. You have to go through the study material for 5 days. Wednesday you do the peer-to-peer discussion with the case study. Saturday जो स्टडी मटेरियल में ये स्टडीड यू अप्लाई देम इन द लाइव क्लासेस लर्न इन टू कोर्सेज. एंड जो इवनिंग का सेशन होता था विद द केस स्टडी विद द मेंटर देयर यू डिस्कस दैट केस स्टडी. So that was the entire structure for like almost 8 to 9 weeks.
Or so basically, you have a study like recorded content or study material. Then you have a peer-to-peer mentor session, and then you have live class. And I think there's also an assignment at the end of the week, right? Or a
Assignment,
mini
yeah,
project.
sorry, yeah, I guess, yeah, every week we have to have one weekly milestone. Apart from that, there is learn in public challenge where we have to do product tear down. So all in all, I would say it is quite exhaustive. Or like 2 months, you're like doing one thing after the other, one thing after the other.
Yeah, even I've seen in LinkedIn people posting. Like initially, even when I was doing a fellowship, I also participated, but was not able to have that streak and lost that. Yeah. Yeah, and apart from that, like if we can go deep dive on the module side, because what problem? So I why we are making this video is I had made course on best courses on product management, and many people were asking, "Yeah, is Nextleap the best? Is this course the best?" Right? I cannot answer that because I have not taken other courses personally. So the major problem that people had, one is, as you told, I'm not from a tech background. Will it start from basics, right? And even for the non-tech people, even for the tech people, they were like, yeah, I'm not from management background. So will it start from basic, right? So it's a very confusion that two audience have who are like who are in non-tech want to transition to product management and who are in tech who want to do the same. So how is the curriculum structured, and will this course be suitable for both the audience?
Okay, so if I have to tell about one thing, I have to tell about it. Yes, if you have thought of you want to transition into product management, then I can't really comment about other curriculum because like you have also mentioned about next week curriculum has been very well structured. You except for few things, you don't really need prior knowledge. And if you're in college also, if you do read the study materials and everything, उनको सब समझ में आएगा. Yeah, you have to
Got
put
it.
in the efforts. And if you already have some prior experience, maybe in some product internships के through, या फिर maybe working in marketing and everything, you would find it little more relatable. Simple example दे सकते हैं. तो just like freshers when they do MBA and when they do MBA after 2 years of work ex. वही I would put that very connection here also. Nothing like non-tech and tech people will find an advantage over each other. Nothing like that. Everyone can go like one step at a time.
I think I'll just quickly share my screen and we can go through the
Yeah,
content or the modules we had. Uh, yeah. So let me know if my screen is visible. Yeah. So yeah, so in this, there's common questions I have, right? So someone who is just starting up or who doesn't even know to the like they want to become a product manager, but they don't understand the internal
Hmm.
terms, etc. Right? So when someone like a newbie sees mapping business outcomes, product discovery, these things and all like a very yeah, when I see the words, let's say
Jargons,
from
like these are like
advertising,
jargons.
I feel like what's these. So just to throw more light in the course, like whether they'll be helping you understand, okay, what does business outcome really mean and how it is related
Mhm.
to your product management, etc.
Okay, so I'll talk in perspective of like, when I was a newbie and I didn't know really about these terms, and I'm really not expecting anyone to know unless you have like worked in product or related field. If you want to know about product management field, go to YouTube and search about it and learn product management hota kya hai. When you
Hmm.
come to this curriculum, I mean, if you want to register or maybe you can just download the entire syllabus. वो syllabus तुम download कर लोगे and you can just go through it. Yeah, but I guess you have to put in mail. And also you can check all those graduation projects जो दिखते हैं like top fellows के. सच बताओ भाई समझ में नहीं आता मुझे तो नहीं समझ में आया था. Like first time I saw all the grad project decks, मैं बोला what is this like why I mean I didn't know why finally अरे apps बने हुए हैं the system design database बने हुए what is this I was like dude this is so crazy how am I supposed to do but nothing like that. Don't worry about all these things. What they have done, once you complete the course, do your assignments, you have to submit your graduation project. The graduation project,
Okay.
you have to apply all these 8 weeks of learning. So you
Okay.
know that, now you can apply these real life learnings to some sort of case study of product. Post that, I can say that when you apply for internships or maybe some APM roles or PM roles, maybe, you would know the basic structure कि क्या होता है क्या नहीं होता है. I have talked to few of my friends or plus other fellow mates, who are already product manager and who have joined Nextleap, and I asked them, he like, bro, why did you join PM Project? Like, you are already product manager. So he told that when we are working, this is not as structured it like this is one is. There are
Hmm.
few things, we do different on jobs. So I joined here because, like, I mean, they joined Nextleap because, they want to have a structured learning process. So that was their goal. So don't worry about the structure. Um, I mean, take one week at a time. Like when you join 1 week at a time, because nahi samajh mein aega. If you're in week one and if you see the week 8 syllabus, you're like, right, okay, this is not something I'm getting.
Got it. So it's like a step by step process, right? First I do week one,
Step by
firstly
step.
learning and applying,
Mhm.
and then you gradually. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also highlighted about like all the mentors and also how are the instructors and mentors in the course? Like what's the experience they
Awesome.
have?
Awesome. Like, see, I mean, I don't know about other codes, but yeah, connects with the job faculty and all the mentors, and you know, they are like the most what's the experience for like Arindam, like who is the founder, and then there's Anirban, who is like I am Calcutta pass out, and Ola Electric is a senior PM there. Plus there are wire Madhuri teach wireframing, Zishan is there, Dharmesh. Everyone is like OGs of the industry, I would say. You can get to learn from people who have like almost a decade or more years of experience. Plus the product managers, like who are the mentors, they are like senior product managers at Hotstar. Mine was from Hotstar. Others are from Flipkart, Zalando, everyone. So you get to learn from the experts, I would say. So what more do you want? I can ask, like, you are learning product managers from product managers who are not like 1 year into the industry, but who have at least 2 to 3 years of experience. So you get that real life taste of what things are like. So faculty and everything was, I would say, A1.
Got it. So instructors like who take class have like more than a decade of experience and the mentors have 2, 3 years so that they can more correlate to the challenges, right? And they
Exactly.
will assist you. So what is a mentor to student ratio in generally, right? So instructors they teach to everyone, but mentors I think it will be for a group of people, right?
Uh,
Uh,
it's no, it's little less only. I mean, in our cohort there were almost around 200,
okay.
200 folks. And mentor to ratio, I think it is around 25, 1 is to 25, or maybe 20 is to 1 is to 20, something between
Got it.
20 to 25.
So you can ask questions easily to them, and they can also clarify your
Yeah,
doubts on
definitely. I mean, yeah, they do see. I mean, like Saturdays, we have to attend. I see, we have to attend the case study discussions, and there you get like 1.5 hours of case study discussion. Kalo, then you ask your doubts, everything.
that. Got it. Yeah, and you had also mentioned about graduation project. So what is that? So I feel like graduation, the word itself is exciting.
So, so it is more like week 1 to week 8, or I mean, I guess currently it is like week 9 or 10. I don't know. If they have changed the curriculum. So तुम जब पढ़ोगे, like when you prepare week wise, so you have to apply all those things into a real life scenario. Say you have been given situation like you say Zomato has to come up with some new MVP or a new initiative. Or in my time, our project was Instagram has to improve the quality of the video reels on users' feed. So these are like real life situation or real life problem, and we have to come up with a solution. So how we come up with solution is what has been taught you in the last 8 weeks, and you have a cutoff to clear also. It's not like कि तुमने बना दिया submit कर दिया I mean you'll get the certificate to submit the project, but to clear the cutoff and sit for the placement you have to clear that. I mean sorry, to sit for the placement you have to clear the minimum cutoff, which is I guess around maybe 70 or 75%.
Okay. Yeah. I think just to give people more clarity, I can share my grad project which I did. I think it was on YouTube, I think so. Yeah. So the problem statement was to increase the number of premium subscribers for YouTube, right? So that was a problem statement. So I'll just quickly go through just so what will be there, right? You completely identify, you'll write the problem, you'll write solutions, then you'll prioritize, do mock-ups. So also say what will be the metrics, how would the system design work? Because when you are in a job, you need to tell the developer कि यार कहाँ से data would come, things and
Hmm.
all, and how the success looks like, what are the metrics, what are the pitfalls that might
Yeah, yeah.
happen. Yeah,
It's
something
more like
like
a
that.
mock-up, I would say, of
Yeah.
the real life scenario of the mock-up, but it's just like you have to do it everything in 9 slides. That's it.
Yep. And I think for grad project, how many attempts we have? I think three attempts, right? After which
Three
one can.
attempts. You get 3 attempts. Yeah.
Okay. So after once a person has cleared the grad project, what is the next step that happens after? Like once they submit the grad project, let's say they got more than 70. What are the next steps that happen after that?
You get eligible for placement support for 1 year. I mean, as per
Okay.
our rule. I mean, if it has
Hmm.
changed now, I don't have an idea.
Hmm.
But before that, once you become a top fellow, you have to clear the hiring managers account, like the mock hiring managers account. So basically, दो से 3 round होंगे interview के. One with the peers,
Okay.
one with the mentors, and one with the hiring managers. And you have to clear all those 3 rounds. Post that, you can start applying to the companies that come to next year. So
Got
वही
it.
ना कि it's like holistic development. They teach you, then they also prepare you for interview. Then they're like job to type.
Hmm. Then like companies come and you get a chance to attend those interviews. Uh,
Yeah, you apply, and if you get shortlisted, you get a chance to attend those interviews.
Got it. Every month, some companies come. Is it like
Yeah, like almost every, I mean, depending market scenario, it is, I mean, I've been just 1 month in the joint placement channel, and
okay,
I have seen almost one company every week, at least one company every week so far. Not really sure पहले कैसे होता था, because it has been like July चल रहा है, I have joined in July.
okay, got it. Cool. I think last thing what I wanted to do is if we can quickly go through the modules if possible, and you can give like a quick one-liner. What will they teach in that specific module? Uh, that would be
Okay,
really
I mean,
helpful.
sir, do you want me to like? I mean, you want me to go through the dashboard type? Like, you want me to walk you through the dashboard or
Uh,
something which will like?
no, we can just go through like what do they teach in each week.
on a high level,
Okay,
just
each
for the
will be
people to
okay on a high level. Okay,
I'll
okay, okay, great.
share my screen. I think these are the things. Uh, I can also share the dashboard if you want. Uh,
No, I mean, I think you can go back to that page.
uh,
Yeah. Let me take an example. I guess randomly ऐसे समझ नहीं आएगा. So for
Correct.
people easy, let's assume that we got one project. So the latest project that in the grad project this month
Hmm.
the fellows have been given was Zomato has decided to come up with Zomato's new initiative. Team has decided to launch homemade food. I mean home cooked food by verified home chefs. ठीक है.
Okay.
Now सो वही ना घर का खाना मतलब जोमेटो में घर का खाना अवेलेबल करना है जो घर के आई मीन दोस होम शेफ्स विल बी कुक एंड दोस home chefs have to be verified. So the task is to build an MVP, which is like the minimum viable product for this problem statement.
Yep.
So if I have to do an like aerial view, the first week is what mapping business outcome to product outcomes. तो उसका इस प्रोजेक्ट के साथ इम्पैक्ट ये है कि वी हैव टू डिसाइड कि व्हाई जोमेटो शुड डू दिस. लाइक जोमेटो का बिजनेस आउटकम क्या है. लाइक जोमेटो को अपना कस्टमर बेस बढ़ाना है, प्रॉफिटेबल होना है, रेवेन्यू इंक्रीज करना है. लाइक दे आर बिल्डिंग न्यू प्रोडक्ट राइट. तो उसका इम्पैक्ट मतलब बिजनेस इम्पैक्ट क्या है, क्यों करना चाह रहे हैं वो लोग. सो यू हैव टू map like if they will teach you how to map those business outcome to product outcome. Product outcome is basically coming up with new features or improving our existing feature, and business outcome are like those revenue and what's the profitability, growth year on year. I mean, growth number of users, acquisition was. Yeah. Next, week two is product discovery and user research. Now, तुमको पता है कि you have to build an MVP, right? But
Yes.
how will you build an MVP if you don't know कि what's the problems users are facing? Initiative ने बता दिया कि भाई homemade खाना बनाओ. But अब we have to know right कि consumers को कितना बार खाना चाहिए दिन में, उनको कौन से खाना चाहिए, नॉर्थ इंडियन चाहिए, कॉन्टिनेंटल चाहिए, चाइनीज चाहिए या फिर मे बी सैलड चाहिए. You have to understand right. Also you have to know कि like कब खाना चाहिए, गर्म चाहिए, ठंडा चाहिए, पैक्ड चाहिए. So we have to understand the problem क्या है. You have to do that user research and you have to find out which problem we should solve. So that is based on like user research and product discovery. Third would be problem framing, ideation and validation. So once you do that user research, तुमको कुछ pain points मिलेंगे. You come out with some problems. So there you have to frame you have to find out which problem you want to solve because एक ही चीज के तुमको पांच छह problem मिल जाएंगे. And at one time you can't solve all five or six problems. You have to prioritize. And once you prioritize that problem, also maybe again you have to validate it. इतना deep नहीं जाएंगे उस पे because पहले इंटरव्यू ले सकते हो या फिर तुम सर्वे कर सकते हो. Then validation के लिए you can either again take survey or do an interview as a type of that. So let's not bang our head on those things. So yeah, once you find out what is the true problem, so then you come start coming up with ideas. How can I solve this problem? I have to build the MVP. कि अच्छा मुझे पता चल गया कि लोगों को दो वक्त का खाना चाहिए, लंच और डिनर चाहिए, and they want this garam like they want hot food. Now we have to think how to build that solution. So there you come up with solution. Maybe design a new feature, or maybe you start doing some drone delivery कर दिया, कुछ कर दिया. तो वैसे solution सोचते हो. And there, based on those solutions, again, you have to do a prioritization. Because say you come up with three solutions for one problem. You can't implement all three solutions. You have to choose one. So you'll be taught how to prioritize that one solution. Solution prioritize, okay, then you come to designing and building a prototype, like which is my favorite part, I would say, because I love wireframing. So डिजाइनिंग एंड बिल्डिंग प्रोटोटाइप होता है कि जो ऐप ऐसे जोमेटो का ऐप है तो उस पर अगर तुम नया फीचर इफ यू पुट दैट न्यू फीचर हाउ इट वुड लुक हाउ द ऐप इंटरफेस वुड चेंज एंड हाउ इट वुड वर्क इफ आई क्लिक ऑन से होममेड फूड इन जोमेटो वेयर इट वुड गो. ऐसा नहीं ना कि मुझे पिज्जा खाना है पिज्जा पे क्लिक किया बट इट गेट्स redirected to maybe second thread. So all these things happen in prototyping and wireframing is basically you have to design that mock UI. डिजाइन बना लिया. अभी चलो मान लो डेवलपर्स ने इसको इम्प्लीमेंट करने के लिए चला के भी उसको ट्रैक ऑल्सो राइट मैट्रिक्स को ट्रैक करना है कि भाई कि द मैट्रिक्स आई मीन सॉरी द प्रोडक्ट हैज टू बी ट्रैक कि हाउ इट इज परफॉर्मिंग कि आई हैव कम अप विद दिस न्यू फीचर आई हैव लॉन्च But now, what if people are not ordering, or maybe their app crashes? So we have to track all this data. So those things we'll learn in week 5. Week 6, I mean, this is one new topic. I didn't get a chance to complete this week 6 because अपने time में ये वाला चीज नहीं था driving product role. So most
Got it.
probably what I feel like, yeah, this is more of like the GTM strategy, which is nowadays very common. Product rules and a product marketing management. Oh yeah. So
Yes.
I guess you'll learn about how, I mean, you build a product, but what if, you don't have a go-to-market strategy for the product?
Mhm.
All those
Like
things
how
I
will
guess
you
we would not
retain
include.
users, etc. and all.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think Zomato, if it launch
Yes.
homemade, there are local different players too. So how will they compete and
Exactly.
price point, retention,
So
engagement?
yeah. So those I think will be in week 6. Week 7 is about the PRD, product roadmap document. मत माथा मारो उस पे, I would say, because that is like another topic altogether, which is like day to day life. When you become a PM or an APM, this is like Manoj can also verify this. The PRD is something you have to keep doing on a day to day basis. So there they teach you how to write a PRD, effective PRDs. So week 8, tag 101 system design. So yes, this is the part where you have to, everyone says you have to learn coding to become product manager. बिल्कुल ऐसी बात नहीं, you don't have. Like मैं नहीं कह रहा, मतलब the OGs, like there is this guy
Mhm.
Deepak Singh, like he has written this book Tax Simplified. तो वहाँ पे बहुत साफ साफ लिखा हुआ है. You have to understand how tax work. You don't have to know how to code. So this weekend, you will be taught about all those things, the basic units to understand as a product management, but tech, API, system design, load balancer, ये सब बहुत सारी चीजें सीखोगे. Week 9 will tell you to that this you learn about SQL and data analytics, a bit of data analytics, कि how product managers use data, funnel analysis कैसे करना है वो सब चीजें. From week 10 to 12, most probably, I guess, yeah, it's about you have to prepare for the graduation project and side by side you start preparing for your interview. कि देख, like ये सब study कर लिया, but when you come to the interview part, I mean, there is lot of RC होता है, product design strategy, guesstimate, सब कुछ होता है. So yeah, you start preparing for all those and side by side you do the graduation project. Oh my God, I think I've spoken for such a long time. I hope your audience understand. I mean, this is so much
Yeah.
a detailed review, I think.
I think it's a very good thing, right? You took the example of Zomato, like home cooked foods, right? It's very easy for everyone to understand too. I think they've already launched like it's Bangalore में there's something known as Zomato every day. So I saw
Okay,
this
I
feature
missed it.
somewhere.
Okay, great,
Hmm.
great.
Cool. I think thanks a lot. So I think you gave a very detailed explanation. Uh, one thing that you liked in the whole fellowship that you would say, yeah, this was the best experience I had, or this was something from this I learned a lot. Like it can be your assignments, mentor sessions, any one
Yeah,
thing,
I
top
mean,
one thing.
okay, top one thing. I would say the faculty. I mean, like those like trainers, like they are like इतना experience उन्होंने इतना चीजें सिखाया. So my like top one would be that.
Cool.
I mean, I can write 2 to 3 lines, but 2 to 3 things, but like top वही होगा.
Yep. I was testing your prioritization skill. Huh?
Mm,
Cool.
great, great.
Yeah, I think, do you have anything to say to our audience, like any specific thing, like when people are trying to enroll into courses, etc., any specific tips and tricks you want to tell them? Because when
Yeah, I
people
mean,
are asking about specific courses, right? And to someone like
mm-hmm,
they are asking, can I enroll in this IM course, this Insight course? I'm like, yeah,
mm-hmm,
it's not the right way, uh, how we can evaluate a course. So it would depend on the person, right? Their how much
mm-hmm,
they can pay, what is the level of career they are
exactly.
at. Mm.
So, I mean, see, I mean, I don't think I'm worthy enough to give any advice, but I'll share. मुझे जो पता है, like all those mentors हो गया या फिर the product managers that I talk with or the seniors, उन्होंने जो मुझे बताया that I will share. First thing you have to decide कि where product management fits into your career. ये नहीं कि product management कर लिया तो मुझे नौकरी मिल जाएगी. Think like that. There are pros and cons in this field also. There is struggle also. So first you have to decide, why product management fits in your career. If you think that fits into your career, go ahead. नेक्स्ट से कर लो, अपर से कर लो, जहाँ से भी कर लो, या दैट डिपेंड्स, which one you like, or maybe, how much capacity you have. Maybe, if I would have money, I would have put in maybe ISB ka karta. But all in all, Nextleap teaches you everything that you need to get that APM role and internship. Be very sure about that. So advice वही दूंगा कि first figure it out. Do you really want to join the product management domain or not?
Got it. Okay, cool. I think thanks a lot, man, for joining and
Yeah, great,
giving a
great,
brief.
great. It was great, Manoj. Yeah, it was a great session, Manoj. Liked it.
So thank you. Have a nice day.
Okay, okay, chalo, bye bye, guys.
Thanks a lot for watching this video. Do like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you really want to enroll in this course, I've attached the link in the comments as well as in the description. And you get an exclusive 1000 rupee discount with that link. And finally, if you have not subscribed to my channel, do subscribe to my channel and also comment what is the next video you want me to make. Will it be a course review, or it can be anything related to product management, UX design, finance, and much more. Thank you and have a great day.